travelling alongside the railway line at the moment. I think we have a few encounters with railway line along this route. We've got the river on our right. Overcast morning, perfect for cycling, just cool enough. Just come out of the village of Newbrough and we're approaching the church on the right hand side, and it's another one with a very ancient history. In fact, so ancient it was built on one of the Roman fortlets. So in other words, they probably used all the stones from the Roman fort to build the church. Yet more uphill from Newbrough Church, and there's more. The hill climbing has levelled out, as you can see, for a bit, for a while. Quite a lot of what we'll be travelling along the top of the hills here is true Hadrian Wall country, and some of these roads were originally the equivalent of our service roads. They were the roads that didn't run very close to the wall, but near enough to provide the troops and the people that worked and lived in the forts along the way with everything they needed to survive up here. So food predominantly, and clothing, any other goods that were needed.
We're now climbing up to the edge of the Pennines, and this is Haydon Fell. We've climbed out of Newbrough slowly, very slowly, and working our way constantly upwards now. And I think the next bit of amazing downhill is going to be going down towards Greenhead. We shall see. And hopefully we're not going to get rained on today.
I'm hoping the camera's picking up some of that view. This is why we keep doing silly things like climbing up big hills on our bikes. Hadrian's Wall country is just outstanding. I could stay up here forever. Who needs a supermarket anyway? Left the highest point of the day. Heading back down towards the valley now. I think the next stop's Bardon Mill.
and proving our brakes work. Yeah.
Haltwhistle has a long history. If I remember rightly, its origins, other than going back to Roman times, its success was in the wool trade, and I believe things changed when the railway arrived. And I would now have to look up and see what those changes were. Is that wet cobbles? Oh, yeah. Slipping on wet cobbles. Yeah.
Fun.
That's what we need.
Thank you, though. Well, we have left Haltwhistle behind, and we're now heading towards Greenhead Bank, which we've done before coming from another angle, which is quite a long slog, and we've not done it heading west before, so this should be interesting. But at the bottom is a cafe.
Last year we did this bit of the route the other way round. In fact, we did the whole of this stretch the other way round. And we had to push our bikes all the way up this because it's so jolly steep. We're heading down to Greenhead, and we just happen to know there's a very nice cafe there. Somewhere to leave the bikes, somewhere to shelter from the rain, and some amazing tray baits. I hope somebody's got the kettle on. It's a bit wet.
Just left Greenhead Cafe behind. We're now heading along the edge of the river behind the cafe. Now to our right there is a little castle somewhere on the hill, if I remember rightly. And we have 25 miles still to go. I think it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No pressure. But the worst of the hills are behind us. We've still got banks and a climb out of Lanercost. But in theory, it should get a little bit easier. I may eat my words.
And there it is, Thirlwall Castle. Protected the Thirlwall family for, I believe, 300 years. Passed through lots of very small communities in this part of Northumberland, and in fact it won't be long and we'll be staying in this part of Cumbria. We're about to cross the border. More on that later. So we're just coming into Gilsland, and this is unusual because half the village is in Northumberland and then the other half of the village is in Cumbria. That must get confusing. There's a river in the valley down on the left hand side, and I'm actually not sure which river it is. I'm gonna have to check it out on the map. It seems to have some more uphill again. No surprises there. Just have to love a bit of deciduous woodland. Won't be long, and this will be a right of autumn colour.
Now we are at the top of Banks. This is not our highest point, but it's certainly going to be our steepest descent. In the distance we've got the Lake District Fells, we've got Helvellyn, Glencathra, Skiddaw, just sort of slightly hidden in the mist. On the left of us we've got Tarn Fell, Cold Fell, and we're heading down now towards Lanercost Priory.